Blessed risings, good afternoon or good evening, depending on where in the world you are tapping in from. You got to keep in mind that Keep It P podcast is a global show. And today, on this episode of PC Shenanigans, we will be discussing disgraced Alexander brothers boasted real estate clients like Kim Kardashian, Kanye West before sexual assault arrest. We'll be talking about that and more when we return after these brief messages. And we're back. Disgraced brothers, right? This is an article, page 6, Eileen Reslin. Why do you have to name Kanye? This is about the disgraced Alexander brothers and their sexual assault arrest. That's what this article is about. Why do you have to mention Kanye in the title? I don't care about Kim, but I'm just pointing out. Do you see how there gotta be a black man associated some way, somehow, that we're gonna make it? We have to have a black man of some success. We got to target that in some way. I don't worry about we're talking about these Mayo brothers. No. I know they're disgraced. I know they're sexual assault. But hey. Kanye did business with them. They bought some real estate. He bought the black man bought real estate. He involved somehow. It got to be his fault. It's Kanye's fault. Disgraced real estate power duo. Boy, they still got all the lionization. The power duo. Boy, Diddy was, he infamous. Freak off originator. Forget that he done put multi-businesses, millions and billions of dollars. No. He's not a power. He's not powerful. No disgraced, powerful. They stopped even doing the mogul. They was doing the mogul at first. And then he's no longer the mogul. He was no longer a mogul. So we got this disgraced real estate power duo, Tal Alexander and Orrin Alexander, who have been arrested for allegedly scraping and drugging dozens of women. Dozens. Why wouldn't you just be like 50 plus? Is it multi-dozens? No, because if you say a dozen, it still just sounds like a 12. Dozens. People barely even know what a dozen is. So you're not even talking real numbers to people. So that you see that takes away the punch from it. It's not that bad. It's just dozens. And they boasted a client list, it continues, that included many Hollywood A-listers, but you didn't mention that. You listen. So in your percentages, right? We go with they always like to do numbers and percentages. How many really black Hollywood A-listers are there? Is Kanye a Hollywood A-lister? Is he Hollywood now? Because he does fashion, and so you're Hollywood if you live in Hollywood and you have a certain amount of money. Okay, so if he's a Hollywood A-lister, right? How many black male Hollywood A-listers are there out of the list of Hollywood A-listers? I would say 1 or 2%, maybe, right? Very small percentage, right? So you had to pick the 1 or 2% of the Hollywood A-listers and name Kanye. You had to put a black man in there. I know, Eileen. You really didn't mean it, Eileen. I know. I'm reaching for straws, of course. Known as the Alexander brothers, the former top-selling Douglas Elliman agents helped find the luxe $14 million Miami condo that Kanye West purchased for then-wife Kim Kardashian in 2018. You see what that Negro, you see, he bought a $14 million condo. Did you see that? How dare he? We got to get him. Watch out, Kanye. Watch out, Kanye. See, they tried to cancel you and you canceled yourself, right? But are you going to break yourself? I mean, you took a hit, but you didn't break yourself, right? Because that's what they want, you to break yourself. And they'd really like to see you incarcerated, but they'll take you being broke. They'll take the booby prize. They'll take what's behind door number 2. They'll take that prize. Continues. Kanye saw the property during Art Basel. He was at Art Basel. He was even at Art Basel. I've never been to Art Basel. See, this is what the Neanderthals are saying. I've never been to Art Basel. How dare he go to Art Basel? Hey, what's Art Basel? Right? In December, and he bought it as a Christmas present for Kim. How he can buy $14 million condos for his whore wife. It was a complete surprise for her. It continues. The 4-bedroom, 5.5 bath. What is this? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? I thought this was about the disgraced Alexander brothers and arrested for sexual assault. No, this is an ad, in fact, for their real estate conglomerate. And once again, look what that Negro Kanye has. It's $14 million. This nigger. Miami. It's 4,700 square feet. He doesn't deserve that. None of them do. This is what the left does. They give away. This is just set aside money. This is what's the affirmative action, right? But no, but let Mayo have it. It's okay. Habib and them can have it. Sanjay Gupta, he can have it. Everyone besides El Negro male. I don't want no FBA male to have none of this. And so we have to attack them. We've been telling y'all. FBA success is under attack, especially the males. So no, they want you to know that the Negro has too much, and it's a 4-bedroom, 5.5 bath, 4,700 square foot apartment with a wraparound terrace, was located in the 18-story luxury beachfront tower, Faena House, Faena, Faena House. I can't, and stay away from Faena House. They let Negroes in there. See, hello, McFlizzle, not trying to tell you how to think, trying to show you how to think. That's why we break down the articles the way that we do here on the Keep It P podcast, where we take news, situations, and everyday occurrences, and we show how one could or could not be keeping it P. And I am your host, TZ Von Savage, in the place to be. Do you see this? You're not paying attention. You can take it how you want to. I already told you where the article's at. You can see it. I'm showing you what she really meant. Eileen, what she really meant. You got to read between the lines, but some of it ain't even between lines, because why are you going into the house. Well, this is what it looks like. This is the dimensions. This is where it was located. But you're talking about, okay, it's the articles, okay, them were former clients. Okay, cool. But your focus is you wouldn't even be talking about this article had they not, this wouldn't be news unless if they wasn't arrested for sexual assault. Right. So you was just name boasting in the title to add some extra clicks to get into the algorithm. Right. Right. But then your story isn't even about your focus is on Kanye and his present and what he bought. I ain't even barely in the article. You said 1-2 words about them, about the brothers. You called them powerful. You talked about, right, who they used to work for and they were top selling. You talked about how Kanye saw the property during Art Basel. I mean, this is turned into a Kanye article so that you could attach his name to sexual assault. Right. The West, at that point, it continues, became neighbors to hedge fund mogul Ken Griffith, who also previously worked with the Alexanders. What's his house look like? Nope, you don't want to tell me. Okay. The siblings repeatedly referred the billionaire to a $122 million mansion in London. Where? On what street? You don't want to tell me? Okay. And were involved in a separate sale with him for $238 million New York City condo. Where? You didn't say where. How many bedrooms does it have? Nope. Where did he look at them? What day did he look at them? What month was it? Nope. You don't have none of those. You're running into everything, just jumbling it up in one little baby paragraph with 5 sentences. Right. And it's still the most expensive deal done in the Big Apple to date. See, why you even mentioned him, right, was to mention these big feats. This was lionization to say how great they are and how much money and how powerful this duo is, because you already said they're powerful. But let me tell you why they're powerful. The Kanye part wasn't used for that, because you could have just ran through it real quick. You could have maybe still said the 18-story beachfront tower. You didn't have to say the Faina house, because you didn't say where none of these are. Right, because you're respecting cuz privacy. Right. But you're not respecting Kanye privacy, right? He might not even still be in there, but what you want him to let him know is, don't be, that's where them Negroes is. So if you don't want to be around Negroes, the Faina house lets in Negroes. Right. Stop playing with yourself. Tal 38, it continues, and Oren 37 also made names for themselves, more names for themselves. More name than I already just explained prior in the article already about how powerful they are, how much money that they were top producing. They still hold records for most expensive deal done in the Big Apple to date. I got to let you know that this is full lionization in this article. This is a puff piece. Do you work, Eileen, for the law firm that represents the disgraced Alexander brothers? Do you work for them? Did you go to school? Did you graduate? Do you have some connection allegedly to the law firm? Because this is a crazy piece right here. Did they write it for you? So also made names for themselves of more lionization. Here it goes. In the fashion space, reportedly closing deals for notable designers such as Steve Madden and Tommy Hilfiger. Once again, see how quick they're running through these. When it came to the male ones, we're right at them. We're in and out. We're name dropping and we're gone. Get the algorithm. We get the name notoriety. We get the name in the algorithms. We get the clickbait even going on. Right. You could have did Kanye the same way and did a drive-by. Boom. Yeah, and even the apartment Kanye got for his wife, right? For the wife, 18-story in the building, beachfront. Boom, we're done, gone. You didn't do that. However, their fall from grace reached a new low Wednesday when they, along with Oren's twin, Olan, were taken into police custody in and around Miami Beach and charged by the feds with conspiracy to commit sex trafficking and sex trafficking by force, cause, or coercion. Man, that don't sound like Rico. I heard Rico. According to local officials, the twins also face state charges in Florida for 3 other alleged assaults. An indictment obtained by the Post accuses the brothers of using the promise of luxury experiences, travel, and accommodations to lure and entice women to locations where they were then forcibly scraped and sexually assaulted. Listen, ladies, I don't know how you thought that Owen was inviting you and no strings were attached. I don't know why y'all believe that. And yeah, I'm talking to some of y'all FBAs that don't know you FBA, that don't know that you should be B1. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and so you go over here to Trevor and you went to Owen and he told you he was going to take you on a luxury trip and you got to go in the Ferrari or the what's that, the Bugatti and all of that, right? And he's inviting you on this trip, and you think y'all gonna sleep in the bed, and he done shopped and whoopty-bopped until you dropped, and you weren't gonna give up no. What? No, you didn't think so? Oh, shame on you. Shame on you. No, he shouldn't be forcing himself. I'm saying it duh. What do you think Neanderthals do? But you don't believe that though, right? Okay, Chad gonna get you. Chad's gonna get you. Chad's gonna get you. Chad's gonna get you. Huh? You got to do your thing. You got to do your thing. Often, the Alexander brothers drugged their victims before assaulting them, preventing them from fighting back or escaping. Huh? Adding that the alleged assaults included multiple men, yet you only had these 3. Where's this laundry list, like how you doing Diddy, if you just went to the party? You actually have the long list of men. Why are we hearing about them getting arrested? The long list of men. It's a long, hold on, what did it say? The assaults included multiple men. Where they at? Where they names at? How come you ain't name dropping them? Because ain't nobody's right and nobody cares? Right. But if it's the black man, right, we need to drop his name. We got to clear this up, drop his name, drop anybody associated with him who ever shook his hand. We're bringing, if you took a picture with Diddy, you're going down. But you know multiple men were involved in these assaults and no arrests have been made. Hold on. You got stuff with Diddy that's not even criminal. It's civil. We won't even charge him. We just gonna do the civil suit. Well, no, all malicious accusations. Oh, he's a predator. He did this. Okay, let's charge him. No. We just want to get a little check or something. A little checkity check. Yeah, that's all we want. That's all we want. We just want a little check. Hold on. Well, let's take a peek at who we talking about here. Huh? See, you done seen them out. Girl, you better get you a Chad. Look, Kanye picture all in there. Why? Okay, at least you in there. But this is the impressive. Look, impressive Rolodex. They're at one point involved in the biggest sale in New York history with the billionaire. Huh? Right. But okay, here they go. That's their little mug shots. Huh? You say go get a Trevor, huh? You a Chad, huh? Huh? That's what Chad gonna get you. Miami socialites, it continues, were buzzing over the brothers' arrest Wednesday, with one source saying that the surprise is there have been rumors of the siblings' misdeeds for years. Years. Prosecutors claim they interviewed more than a dozen women who were reportedly being scraped by at least one of the siblings between 2025 and 2021. More than a dozen. So they've been reporting this since 2025 and y'all did nothing. Just let them still continue to prosper, make deals, the most expensive in New York history. Right? Huh. They're also being sued for scrape by nearly 30 women in separate civil suits. Wow. Attorney Evan Torgan told The Real Deal in March, I've spoken to approximately 15 people who say to me they were scraped by the Alexander brothers, one brother or more, at various times in New York City, South Beach, and in other states as well. And this is what y'all just been letting them freestyle. Everybody's known this. Everybody's known this. All of the brothers are due back in Manhattan federal court. They each face 15 years in prison if convicted. That's it? Hold on. Diddy's looking at life, right? For having parties. For you drinking the drink that you, fam, it's at the party. Like who goes to jail for the spiked punch at the party? And then people did what they didn't want to do, or they did what they have remorse for the next day that they did because they were drinking the punch. Let me make that clear. I ain't talking about somebody who was forced against their will. That's not what I'm talking about. We ain't heard none of that. We heard that I done drank the drink and then I was woozy goozy bear. I was at the party and I was woozy goozy. I was 13 years old at the after party. What you doing at the after party? With no parents? With no guardian at the after set? And then they let you alone? Who did that? Where they do that at? This ain't me caping for them. I'm simply showing you the obvious. Simply showing you the obvious. What did we learn here today, boys and girls? I done told you all through the show. FBA success is under attack. We've been telling y'all that. And if you can't see that, you must be blind or you don't want to see it. Cut the check, reparations. Cut the check or hit the deck. I ain't going to hold you, but I'm just going to mold you, fold you, and scold you about being off code. Going to leave you with 4 words that we always do around this time. Subscribe for the vibe, like for the spike, comment your vomit, and share if you care, if you dare, to get Black empowerment everywhere. You can reach us on all of the platforms, Apple, Spotify, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook. Come and take a look. You might get hooked. But don't get shook by the fake QPP podcasts that are out there. Love, peace, blessings, and Maloha. I got to go how for show how. You already know how. Big brother, light bright, supreme on my T, signing off.